Let's talk Instagram Reels. Hi there, I'm Mark Scott. Thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. If you never want to miss a tip, please like and subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified every time a new tip gets posted, which is just about every week. And you'll also be able to get notified when I go live on YouTube. Friday afternoons, 1 o'clock Eastern for Free Advice Friday. An opportunity for you to hang out with me on a live stream and get your voiceover questions answered for free. So if you've been paying attention to any of the marketing trends in 2022, one thing you will know is that on Instagram, video is now king. You can still post static photos on Instagram. They're always going to allow that, or at least we think they're always going to allow that. But they are doubling down on video. That is where all the attention is going. That is where the focus is going. That is where the design of the interface is going. It's all going towards video. Instagram wants you to make reels. They want you to post video. They're trying to compete with TikTok. And so with that in mind, there's a few things that I think that you should keep in mind so that you can make better, more effective Instagram Reels if you're going to incorporate that into your marketing strategy. So here's 5 tips that you can keep in mind for doing better video content on Instagram. First and foremost, using on-screen text and captions. This is really important because audio is not on by default. You've probably noticed as you're scrolling through your Instagram feed that you'll see the video, the auto play, but the audio is muted by default. And so when there's captions, it helps people who are maybe trying to watch in a quiet environment, but at the same time, it also prompts them to, oh, there's audio on this, and then they can turn the sound on. So always trying to incorporate on-screen text and captions is a really great idea in order to generate a little bit higher engagement on your Instagram Reels. Second thing you can do is pay attention to what is trending. And there's actually 2 elements to this. So first and foremost, paying attention to what is trending is going to give you ideas as to what to do with your Instagram Reels. One of the biggest reasons why voice actors don't do video, I don't know what to make a video about. If you're paying attention to trending topics and the things that are getting a lot of traction on Instagram, you might be able to come up with a way to give it your own personal take, to put your own unique spin on it. So those trends are going to help you to come up with content ideas. The third tip, which kind of goes along with this last one, is using trending audio in your videos. And so by using that trending audio, chances are you're going to catch the algorithm a little bit easier. And by catch the algorithm, I just mean that with trending audio, there's a higher probability that you're going to be able to get more views on your video, at least initially. Ultimately, it all comes down to engagement. You want people to comment, you want people to like, you want people to watch, and as those things happen, you're going to get more and more views. But one of the ways to try to trigger that organically is by using the trending audio on your video. The other thing you got to take into consideration is the hashtag strategy. Now, Instagram does allow you to post up to 30 hashtags in your description. However, the head of Instagram has come online and said quite forwardly, 3 to 5 hashtags is really where it's at. So that means you can still post your 30 if you want, but those first 3 to 5 should be the most important hashtags. Those are the ones that you most want to get indexed by. What is also important to remember is that the hashtags need to be relevant. So if you happen to notice one day that, I don't know, Mars is trending on Instagram, and you post a voiceover video about a commercial that you've done, you can't just put the Mars hashtag into your reel description and hope that it's going to get picked up by the trend. The tags that you use, they do have to be relevant. So always take that into consideration and make sure that when you're choosing your tags, you pick the 3 to 5 that best describe the video or best connect with the trend that you are trying to get on board with. That is going to be your best foot forward from an indexing strategy for hashtags. So remember, 3 to 5 hashtags. And then finally, consistency is king. And this is what I say with all social media platforms. In order to make the algorithm give you a little bit more reach, a little bit more love, so to speak, from an organic standpoint, you've got to be on the platform consistently. If you post a reel once a month and wonder why your Instagram strategy isn't working, it's not working because you're posting a reel once a month. If you really want to catch on with Instagram, if you really want to maximize your opportunity for engagement and for exposure, it's recommended that you should be doing at least 4 to 7 of these reels every week. If you've never done it before and you could even do one every other day, that would give you 3. So I think that's a really solid starting point, but 4 to 7 is what most people say is the recommendation for maximizing your exposure. That doesn't mean you're not going to get any with 3. So aim for what you can do, but just know that whatever you decide, whether it's going to be 1, 2, 5, or 7 videos on a weekly basis, you've got to do it consistently on a weekly basis. Now, if you're thinking about incorporating Instagram or TikTok videos into your marketing strategy, but you just don't have any ideas, even after all these tips, I do have a free download that I want to give you, and that is in the description below this video. So make sure that you check that out. It's called 20 Video Ideas for Instagram and TikTok. That is a free download that you can get that's going to give you some things that will hopefully spark your creativity, get those juices flowing, and motivate you to start incorporating video into your online platform and your online strategy, because that is where the marketing trend is going. Instagram Reels are only going to get bigger.